What were your favorite snacks as a kid? A bag of chips? A chocolate bar maybe? Of course we had those too. But let me show you our favorite after-school snacks here in Hawaii. To get them, we've got to go to the cracked seed store. Cracked seed is the Hawaii name for Chinese simui. In old China, fruits were preserved as snacks, particularly for travelers to carry on their long journeys. They could be dried, candied, pickled, or preserved in any number of ways for your journey. It's not unlike taking trail mix on your hike. One of the most popular simui was a preserved plum with a pit that was actually cracked open. That's how cracked seed in Hawaii got its name. The cracked seed store in Kaimuki is one of those classic old stores that has been selling cracked seeds since I was a kid. Walking in and seeing all the jars of colorful preserved fruits and candies, well, I'm literally a kid in a candy store. I feel exactly as excited as I was when I was 6. How are we going to choose what to get from the 100 different jars they've got? Well, let me pick out some island favorites. Maybe the most popular snack in Hawaii is the Japanese rice cracker Kakimochi. The baked rice cracker has just the perfect crunch, and the shoyu seasoning the perfect balance of salty, umami, and a hint of sweetness. It comes in all different shapes and sizes, but I always like the sakura or cherry blossom shape the best. It's so pretty. I always find it so interesting that we call the snack Kakimochi, but in Japan, it's known as Arare. Kakimochi is still a Japanese word, but only used by Japanese in Hawaii. Iso peanuts are a variation of the classic Kakimochi that has peanuts inside. It's kind of like peanut M&Ms versus regular M&Ms. I remember in elementary school, you could buy a small white paper bag of kakimochi or iso peanuts for like a dime. It was such a joy to get one of those bags at recess. The memory is still vivid in my mind. Let's get back to the Chinese simui. Hing Mui is by far one of the most popular flavors in Hawaii. The plum is dried and shrunken, like a raisin. It's so popular that I've seen the Hing powder used in everything from a Slurpee flavor to rimming a martini. It's very strong, salty, tart, and just a hint of sweetness. My wife actually likes to suck on Hing Mui when she's got a sore throat, but to me, it's best enjoyed in small nibbles. While my wife loves Hing Mui, my favorite cracked seed is the classic Mui. Also called rock salt plums in Hawaii. These were the dried plums that originally gave cracked seed its name. My favorite ones are the wet rock salt plums. The name brand Mui translates to old skin plums, again because of their shrunken, shriveled look. There they're much sweeter, with just a hint of licorice spices. The classic taste of these little gems takes me right back to my childhood, sitting in my popo's living room after school. Another popular snack in Hawaii is dried cuttlefish. Much softer than beef jerky, but just as chewy. It's got a briny seafood taste that is so addictive. If you're a seafood lover, you'd love these. If you're brave, you can also get the extra spicy version of these for a little extra kick. The smell of the cuttlefish is so wonderfully oceany that opening a pack immediately summons any cat in the nearby vicinity. Of course, it's actually a bit of a pricey snack to be sharing with your cat. But these two are so beloved and pampered, I could be having ikura or caviar and they'd still get a taste or two. So spoiled. Pretty much any kid who grew up with any Chinese heritage anywhere in the world would instantly recall White Rabbit candy being part of their childhood. Actually, the candy is so creamy that it was a favorite of my wife's first cat, Snowflake. Whenever I have a white rabbit now, I can't help but think of her. A little bit chewier than a Tootsie Roll, this is such a beloved Chinese candy. White Rabbit, or Dai Bak To, has the brand recognition of M&M's or Coca-Cola. Don't peel off that inner wrapper, that's the most fun part. It's a rice paper wrapper that instantly vanishes once it touches your tongue, leading into the creamy taste that instantly makes you salivate and want more. Japanese also have a beloved candy wrapped in rice paper, Botan Ame, or the rival brand Tomoe Ame. Whereas White Rabbit has a creamy milk flavor, Tomoe Ame has a slightly fruity flavor. Whereas White Rabbit is a hard chew, Tomoe Ame is very soft. And it even comes with a prize inside, like Cracker Jacks. What did we get? A freaky sheep sticker. Another bit of Chinese nostalgia are these Hawflakes. Hawflakes take their name and their flavor from a Chinese fruit I'll bet you've never even heard of, hawthorn. Even I've never tasted fresh hawthorn, but I do love Hawflakes. Actually, Hawflakes even helped me learn calculus integrals. The volume of a cylinder is actually the sum of the areas, pi r squared, of a stack of infinitely small disks, like a stack of Hawflakes. Whereas a fruit roll-up is kind of more leathery, Hawflakes have a crumbly texture. What's your favorite chewing gum? Juicy fruit? Hubba bubba? Mine was always Fusen Gum. Fusen, or Fengxun in Cantonese, means an airship, like a balloon. Somehow, the Japanese just mastered the texture of gum. It's so soft and yet satisfying to chew. Just the right fruity sweetness. And they also come with a prize. Every Fusen Gum wrapper has a temporary tattoo on the back. Though I could never seem to get them to work so well. Let's give it a try. You have to wet it just the right amount and hold it against your skin for long enough to transfer it correctly. That's not so great. Let's try again. Ooh, a samurai! Oh well. I hope you had fun with this little taste of my childhood. I know I sure did. Until next time, Joy Kim and a hui ho.